I'm here. What is going on, Broken Army, and welcome to, part one. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video, I made a bunch of announcements, but one of them is we're going to start trying to do this thing. Well, I didn't announce that part. I did not. Okay, well, let me announce it now. I'm trying to do daily uploads. With me retiring from doing spiritual work for 4 others, right? It's going to leave a significant amount of time in the day. Not as much time as when I decided to delete Facebook. That left, oh man, woo. I'm like, why didn't I do it sooner? But yeah, deleted Facebook. Long time ago. Never look back. Didn't miss it. Don't miss it. But not doing spiritual work for others will leave a significant gap in my day. And I'm like, well, rather than sitting and growing bigger, why not do daily uploads? So that's what we're working on. And I want to thank you guys for the overwhelmingly positive response. I mean, likes are up, y'all viewed it, and y'all actually gave some very good video ideas. And what I'm going to do is working on something that's been a personal demon for me. Besides portion control when I eat, that is a big demon that I have, that I'm fighting. But another thing is consistency. I have a lot of good ideas and I have a lot of enthusiasm when I have those good ideas. But when it comes to the consistent execution of those ideas, that's where I fall short a lot of times. And so that is what I'm going to work on, starting with this, doing the daily uploads. Now, a lot goes into a YouTube video, all right? Back in the day, because Mrs. White, I saw your comment and I am definitely looking for a new rocking chair so we can do more of those. Now, if you look back to like my original videos, it was just me in a rocking chair, normally with a beer and just talking about Hoodoo, right? And I love that. I do. I remembered that, but that was just me propping my phone up. I literally had my phone propped up on a on a laptop. I opened the laptop, propped my phone up on it, pointed at me, and boom, right? Record the video. And I don't know if you guys remember it, because this was like years ago. I didn't know anything about editing, anything about graphics or anything like that, because y'all know I'm just an old country boy. And so I would hold up a sheet of paper with like my email address and text line phone number. Those were good times. Those were good times. But we always grow, right? We always grow. But in the, in the talk about enthusiasm, that's one thing that I want to talk to you guys about. Managing your enthusiasm. When it comes to your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, I want you guys to be enthusiastic. Absolutely. Absolutely. You should be. And the ancestors want you to be enthusiastic about your spiritual journey. They want you to be authentic, but be enthusiastic about it. But we live in such a busy world. We all only have so much time, right? We only have so much time. And we try to manage that time the best that we can. And sometimes we succeed, sometimes we don't. But in our spiritual journey, it can lead us to try to get too far too fast. And I don't know if you heard the story of Icarus, but in short, Icarus tried to climb too high too fast, and he ended up crashing into the sea. Now, I'm not trying to be cryptic towards you guys. It's not like you're gonna blow yourself up through magic. Some of you guys ask me questions, and it's like, well, what if I do this? What are the ramifications? I'm like, man, dive into the deep end of the pool. But the issue that I see is in your enthusiasm, a lot of you guys want to consume as much knowledge as possible while applying, and you're not doing this part intentionally. It's just a byproduct of the way you're learning. You take in as much knowledge as possible while you only have so much time, family life, work life, whatever, So then you apply very, very little. You know, I've jokingly talked to a few of you, and you've got notebooks upon notebooks of things that you've learned from videos, some of mine, some of the other folks, and you write them down in notebooks. But then when I ask you, well, what workings have you done? You haven't cracked any of those notebooks in months and months. Magic is applied spirituality, not just learned spirituality. So I'd much rather you guys learn one or two simple workings and just keep working on it. So here's you guys' homework. Here's your homework, right? I want you to pick a working. It can be from me, it can be from anybody else. Pick a working and do it. And then record the outcome. Take one of those notebooks, tear off some of the book stuff that you done written in there from other people, not from me, from other people, and start using it to document your workings. Okay? We live in a very scientific, analytical world now. Document the results. Then document how you felt at the time. What were you doing? Because see, that's where a lot of people mess up. You guys don't document the entire process. You document the spell, but not the process. Remember how I'm always telling you guys that mind, body, and spirit all have to be in alignment to achieve positive results? Okay? Well, what were you doing? Make sure you write the date down. So in the event that the spell does not work out the way you wanted it to, you can look back at the date and go, oh yeah, that's the day I got that bad news. That's the day this. I was probably not in alignment that day. Okay? So if you can find out where you went wrong, do it again, but this time with the corrected mistakes, and then record that. I know a lot of you are like, oh, but Prophet, that's going to take a while. Exactly. Exactly. Slow your tails down. That's the biggest problem. Remember, we talked about this. You guys try to get everything right now. And I get it. I want everything right now too. But it's going to take time. Greatness requires time. The best you can do really fast is good enough. Hopefully. Think about it. The best you can achieve if you like rush is good enough. Hopefully. Nobody wants to be good enough. We all want to be great. All right? So manage your enthusiasm and don't let it cause you to rush. You rush, you make errors, and errors just lead you to what? Try to find another channel to watch, another book to buy, another candle to possibly light. Work with what you have, but use your time constructively. Be patient and diligently record. Take all them notebooks that you done written down spells in. I know you got a table with a wobbly, that's kind of wobbly. Just, you know, slide one of them notebooks up under there. Get the table right. And start a new notebook where you're trying to working, you're documenting it, and guess what? Once you get it right and it is working for you, then you write that down. Why do y'all have notebook upon notebook of spells that you don't even know works? You don't even know if they work. Because you assume everything's gonna work because because you're just so magical. You are magical, but this is still a learning process. It's gonna take you some time. It's gonna take you some time. Let's see, what other let's see. You know what? Let's pick the next video topic out now. Hold on. Let's pick it out now. So I'm opening up the video. All right, there it is. Let's look at the comments. All right. A love spell for yourself, a spell for you. I did that one. I did that one already. A couple of you said you wanted a video on contacting, working with, and knowing how certain ancestors are receiving you. Let's do that. Someone else said you wanted to learn about a daily ritual that you can do at your ancestor altar. How about I combine those two? That is going to be the first two. That's going to be the first video. I'm going to start recording it now. Remember, I said it's about being consistent. So that's what I'm going to do. So, guys, consistently practice, consistently record what it is that you're working on, and stop wasting your time by rushing. Because then you have to redo stuff. And stop buying so much stuff. If you already have stuff, then start using the stuff. Some of y'all got a warehouse over there of supernatural items and stuff. Oh, and stop bedazzling your work. If I see one more person selling sage bundles wrapped in rose petals and crap, Whew, that's a video myself for another time. We're gonna castrate the marketeers again. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm gonna upload this video in a little bit. Then I'll start recording the ancestor video, and I may upload that, but I don't want to get y'all spoiled on 2 videos a day. I don't want to get y'all spoiled. We'll see. Oh, and also, somebody made a comment and it really touched my heart. It did. Let me see who it was. Like, I mean, all y'all's comments are amazing, but this one, it was from Valerie Rawlings. That said, a retreat, a teaching space, a spiritual communion. Yes, please. The return to a working community is the blessing many of us need. Many blessings to you. May we all lift you with purpose as you endeavor to prepare a place. You got away with words, Valerie. Got away with words. But you know, this right here is like my passion. It is. And I love Hoodoo. Been doing it for so long, you know, and I just want to share it with the community. But you're right, we need a community. We do. That's not just, oh, I'm gonna pop in online or something like that. It's, you know, let's just go to a place where there's like-minded individuals, where we can talk about spells and stuff without other people giving us the side eye from the background. And that is what I'm doing. Y'all see that field out there? You know, that field is gonna put, you know, like some sheds and things, you know, that'll have like different altars and stuff like that into it. Let's see. Try not to. Don't want y'all to see too much before we do the grand unveiling. But they have run power lines to areas. That is also something I've been working on, and I'm gonna take y'all. Oh, well, here, come with me. Come with me. I don't know if y'all can see, but we started laying a road, as the birds and the crows are calling. We started laying a road right there. So, you know, we'll be able to drive back. And I'm pricing some ATVs because there are some dirt roads. I'm gonna try to find a clip and show y'all like the dirt roads around here. Maybe we can get some nighttime excursions going on. And stuff like that. So yes, I am endeavoring to prepare a place, and thank you so much for your comment. Thank you for all y'all support. All right, y'all, I'm gonna head out. I am going to, you know what, let me leave you guys with this. Okay, you guys remember when I asked you guys to help me get a snake, and you guys did. Well, here she is. You know, I showed pictures. She is a Burmese python. Now, Burmese pythons, come here, girl. Want to come out? Want to come out? There. There. She's a Burmese python. Now, Burmese pythons are the gentle giants of the snake community. They are. They are gentle giants. Y'all see I have them in a climate controlled area. But anyway, they can get up to, well, that one, she's a female. Female snakes get considerably larger than males. She's going to get around 15, maybe as much as 18 feet and almost 200 pounds eventually. Now, you saw when I waved my hand there how she came crawling up. No, she wasn't coming to get petted. She saw the heat signature from my hand and the movement, and she was coming to inspect and see if it was a mouse. Those of you with Burmese pythons know they are always hungry, and she's always hungry. But it is up to me, since I'm the one providing the mice for her, that, you know, I want her to grow as healthily as possible. Meaning, if you own snakes, or you know people who do, there's this thing called slow growing. Slow growing is, you know, you feed them on a consistent but more spread out basis, kind of like they would get in the wild. They're not going to eat every week, or I mean every day in the wild. They're not going to just find a rat to eat every day. So it's like once a week, you feed them an appropriately sized prey item and you grow them slowly. They're still going to reach their normal adult size, but they'll be more healthy. There are other people who power feed their snakes, which gets them to massive sizes really quickly, but they're often obese and they have a significantly lesser quality of life and a shorter lifespan. So I'm slow growing her. She'll eventually get to her full adult size, but it's going to take more time and it'll be more healthy for her. Guys, that is what you want to do with your spirit. So with your spirituality, it's okay. Slow grow yourself. You'll still get there eventually. It'll take more time, but it'll be more healthy for you than, you know, some of y'all out there want to dress all black and paint your fingernails and, you know, look all crazy. All right, but anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for, you know, listening to me ramble, and pay attention to the ancestor video. And please don't forget, the same applies to every video now. I'm gonna start picking video topics from the comment section. You gotta be a subscriber, you gotta thumbs up this video, and I'm gonna pick the next one from this one. But gonna record the ancestor video now. Thank y'all so much, Broken Army. Peace out.